addictions and our vices and our struggles, and I have been dealing with mine for a very long time, let me tell you that. Skin picking has been something that I have done for years, as long as I can remember. It started on my fingernails and then it slowly kind of morphed into pores and pimples and things like that. And it's been tough the past few years, to be honest. There's a lot of up and downs, and I wanted to talk about it today. I know a lot of people do suffer with skin picking as well, and I don't want this video to come across as like, this is the worst thing ever. Like, I know some people's vices are a hell of a lot more destructive and dangerous, but for me, it's a big deal. It's a big thing that is running my life right now, and I feel like it's really important to talk about it. I always like to talk about mental health and things that aren't exactly peachy keen and rosy. I want to be 100% genuine here on my channel, and I never want you to think that I live this absolute perfect dream life, because that is so unrealistic, and it's not healthy to portray my life like that. A lot of you will know my skincare journey last year was a massive thing, and my skin compared to this time last year is absolutely incredible. So I am definitely very grateful for that. But in this video, I'm just going to go through my journey and where I am now and my struggles right now. But just before we do jump into the video, if you have not already, like and subscribe, because I upload every single day here on my YouTube channel. I do bright, fun, colorful makeup looks, which is what I'm going to do today. I'm so excited. I've had this look in my brain for such a long time, and today I'm finally going to do it on camera. And also, if you are a new Shorts subscriber, definitely give me a wave in the comments. I've had so many new subscribers from my YouTube Shorts recently. I am 9 subscribers away from hitting 4K. Thank you so much. My original goal was 4K by mid-June. But here we are, 9 away, and it's not even the end of May yet, and I'm just so overwhelmed. So thank you all so much. I truly can't put into words how amazing that is. But I'm gonna quit being all gushing, and I'm just gonna jump straight into it because I'm excited for this makeup look. So as always, I'm just gonna start by priming my lid with my P. Louise primer. And as I said, I do have a look in mind. It is gonna use a Those Eyeshadow shade. So, skin picking. Let me tell you, I actually picked my skin just before I came on camera, and that made me lose like an hour of filming time because I've had to let my face rest a little bit. Look at this thing. Look at that. This is the biggest spot I've ever had. I'm just coming off my period. My skin normally breaks out a hell of a lot in the build up to my period, but I feel like it's kind of taken a little bit of time. I don't know, because right now I'm on the last few days and I'm breaking out. I'm gonna use my Carnival XL Pro for the first bit of this, at least. I'm not too sure what palettes I'm gonna go into very much, but I'll figure it out. It's not just my face though that I pick, it's also my chest and my shoulders. They're the worst ones because in my head I'm like, well, if I pick my chest and my shoulders, I can hide them and no one has to see them. I'll just wear a hoodie, and that's what I'm doing today. Okay, I'm gonna take a really teeny tiny brush, go in with Lights Out, which is the black, and I'm gonna start making a cut crease shape. But I'm not going to take it all the way in. I'm just going to take it like, I don't know, a quarter or a halfway in to my eye. Skin picking has been a coping response for me, like I said, as long as I can remember. And right now, I've got a lot of stress in my life. I have one of my friend's funerals in a few days, and I've already been to a funeral this month, and a whole thing with my dog. My dog has liver failure. Side note, he's actually really, really good right now, so I cannot complain at all about that, but it's definitely been a stress getting his diagnosis and things like that. I also have an office job, and I upload every single day on YouTube. So yeah, stress is definitely there, and I feel like I am spending a worryingly long amount of time picking to the point where my skin now feels different. And that is when alarm bells really start ringing for me. I'm gonna do Nuke the Hype, and Ecstasy. Just this little green trio here. The shade Ecstasy is actually in my Pan Those Eyeshadows, and I'm also going to use another Pan Those Eyeshadows shade as well, because it is a look that I thought of in my Pan Those Eyeshadows update, and I've just been wanting to do it ever since, so today's the day. So on the same brush, I'm gonna go in with Nuke, which is the darkest green. So I find myself, whenever I go into a bathroom, whenever I go anywhere, whenever I sit down to film, my mirror's right here, I will have the urge to pick my skin really, really badly. And it's not good. It's not good. And the thing is, what's weird about it is even when I'm picking my skin, I'm saying to myself, like, you need to stop. Stop doing it. Stop doing it. It's not good. You're going to regret it in the morning. You're going to look like blotchy and just red. Like, I'm telling myself all of this, but it just doesn't seem to do anything. Even though I'm saying it to myself and trying to tell myself, it just doesn't seem to be going in, even though I'm the one saying it. It's like the weirdest thing. I just don't know how to describe it, but it's definitely becoming a little bit of an issue, especially on my back and my shoulders. Like that, it's a lot. It's a lot. Any slight raise in like pore, it doesn't even have to be an actual pimple. It could just be a raised pore. I will try and pick it and squeeze it, and it's really bad. It is really, really bad. But I'll have like a really bad few days where I just constantly pick and pick and pick and pick. And then I'll have like a really good few days where I moisturize it. I put my salicylic acid on it. I like really try and heal it. And then just as it heals, I'll do it again. And that is the most frustrating thing ever. Okay, on a slightly fluffier brush, I'm going in with that middle green shade and just very, very lightly buffing all of this out. And with every shade, I'm coming in a little bit further in the crease area as well. But I've noticed that this skin picking definitely does get worse in times of stress. When I was at uni, it was awful. My skin had never been so bad at uni. And as soon as I left, I really did start trying to take more of a conscious effort not to pick my skin. I've got such an itchy eye. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. But yeah, when I left uni, it definitely did get better, but I just feel like the past few months, like the past month, it has definitely got a lot worse. I did do a full mini series last year, basically trying to get my skin under control. My goal, or one of my goals for 2023, was to love my skin. And I definitely got there 100%. That was with a combination of a lot of hard work, and also I did end up getting on the most amazing antibiotics for my skin. But I do feel like when it's that time of the month and when I'm stressed, oh boy, all progress is lost. All progress is gone, baby, because that urge is real. But then after, of course, I then get the guilt, which is like, oh, it's the worst thing in the world. I always feel like I knew I shouldn't have done it. Like, why did I do it? That guilt is just horrible for me. Like, that's one of the worst parts. Because I know, like I said, when I actually do it, I'm telling myself, don't do it. Don't do it. You don't want to do it. And you're going to look awful tomorrow. And your skin's going to look clumpy and all this kind of stuff. Like, I know full well, but I just can't seem to not do it. My friend's funeral's on Wednesday, the 29th. So I'm just hoping that after the funeral, things calm down a little bit more and I'm just able to chill out. There's also been stresses at work as well. I do have an office job. There's been a whole situation with that, which I won't get into, but I mean, that's been really stressing me out. I just feel like I'm in a very high stress situation right now. And skin picking seems to be my way of dealing with it, which I really want to change. I don't want skin picking to be my coping mechanism, but I just feel like because I'm so busy, it's almost like I don't know what else I could do, you know? Like, I'm thinking of, you know, trying to go in the garden more, trying to get out more, talking to friends more, but it's great in concept, but in practice, it's really difficult to do those things. It's really difficult to pick up the phone when all I want to do is pick that big old spot. And it always starts with one. That's the thing. It always starts with, I'll just do this one. I'll just pop this one. And then it turns into the next one. And then it's the next one. And then suddenly you've just destroyed your entire chest. And I know that. I know that going into it. I 100% know. I always think, yeah, I'm gonna do this one, and then I already know I'm gonna end up going on to the next one, the next one, the next one, and I do it anyway. It's so frustrating. Okay, and now the star of the show, which is the shade in my pan, Those Eyeshadows series. It's the shade Ecstasy. I'm hoping that this is gonna make it like a lot brighter, because I definitely want the contrast with the next shade that I'm about to put on. Oh yeah, it's like that yellowy chartreusey green, and I'm just blending that all the way up into my eyebrow. I want this to be so bright. When I start feeling really bad about myself, I do definitely try and look back on even the past year. My skin journey in the past year has been insane. I did do a whole video in December last year, basically just doing a big old reflection of my skin, and obviously that goal to love my skin in 2023, I definitely did that. And I mean, looking at my face right now in my mirror, it's not great. It's not the best. Like, look at that. That is, the thing is with this, it's literally yellow. Like, if you don't like spots, look away now, because this is disgusting. But look at that. Look at that. It looks like it's ready to pop, but I have tried so hard, and it's just one of those that just won't. Look at that. Oh my god. I've literally tried for about 3 days to pop that. It just won't, but it is so, it's so annoying. I just don't want it on my face. But then the issue is when I sit down to try and pop this one, I'm unsuccessful, but then I'll see other ones because I'm looking then and I'm in the zone of popping pimples, and I'm like, that's when this happens. That's when this happens. Again, it is nowhere near as bad as it was last year. I'm very grateful for that, but it's still a problem. Right, normally I would do sellotape, but I've run out, so I'm gonna have to do masking tape today. Wow, that looks even more strange than sellotape, but it's fine. It's not gonna be for long. Beautiful. Look at this. Wow. Stunning, stunning. I'm gonna take the really small brush and I'm gonna go in again with Lights Out. This brush does still have a slight bit of green on it, but it should be fine. And I'm gonna do a winged shape all along my lash line. I should probably cut that crease. Now that I'm thinking about it, I should probably do that before I start this. Yeah, just to avoid it getting like really out of control, I'm gonna cut my crease, take some more of my P. Louise base, which is nearly done, by the way. Like, I'm really struggling to get any more out. And I'm just gonna start cutting this green. I've had this look in my brain for so long, and I've just been needing to give myself the time to sit down and actually do it. Like, isn't that the way? You have great ideas, but just no time to do them. Right, something like this. Yeah? Does that look good? I think so. But now I've just got to get it even on the other side, which is always a hoot, let me tell you that for free. Especially with my uneven eyelids. Oh, this makes this so much easier. Let me tell you that. No, it doesn't. Not at all. Wow, I put way too much eye primer on this eye. Oh my god. Yeah, I vastly overestimated that. I think other than that, they're kind of even. Do you think? Oh, I wish you could tell me. I wish you could tell me, because by the time you're seeing this, it's too late. Okay, I feel like we're on slightly different shapes, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. So I'm gonna carry on with this black, just winging this out, and then trying to do the same on the other eye as evenly as possible. I can kind of feel my eyes watering, which is giving me red flags. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not happy about that. But yeah, with the skin picking, I feel like when I start, I really have to like pull myself out of it, you know? Because I could go on and on and on forever until I look like a bloody tomato. And I have a few times. I've just kept going and going and going. It is just awful though. The end result is with you for like days at a time. It just gets so out of hand. It is ridiculous. Okay, so another shade in my Pan Those Eyeshadows is this. So this is the shade Hot Fudge, and this is what I'm going to use to blend out this wing. It's a really beautiful, cool tone taupe, and I feel like it's going to contrast this green so well. As I said, have been dreaming about this look. And I'm so excited that I finally get to do it. I'm just gonna be so messy with this, but in a good way. I did actually have pan on Hot Fudge and then it broke. So I had to repress it. But hopefully soon I will have pan again because this shade is so beautiful. This is so up my street. It is unfortunately from He Who Shall Not Be Named. We know who that is here on this channel, but it is a stunning shade. So, you know what? If I can have pan on it and maybe finish it, that would be great because I don't really want him in my makeup collection anymore. Not gonna lie. Does anyone else get kind of sad reminiscing about old school YouTube? Like, it was such a fun time when everyone got along and there was no drama. And just, you know, Jaclyn Hill was selling boring neutral palettes from Morphe. That was the time to be alive. I feel like there's a little bit of lifting on this eye just because my eye seems to be watering, which I am not happy about at all, but I'm hoping that it's not going to affect the look too much. If my dream look is ruined by a watery eye, I swear, God, I'm going to cry. Okay, and I've just really like tapped out those last creases. And I think what I'm going to do, what could look kind of cute, I don't know if it will work, but I'm going to try. I might take Fortune, which is this goldeny yellowy shade here. And I'm just going to pack that on the cut crease area just to give a little bit of like a shade difference. I think that would be kind of cute. And then I'm using my finger just to like spread it really, really faintly. But yeah, I think my confidence has definitely dipped over the past few weeks, maybe like month-ish. And I think my skin picking definitely has something to do with it. I think stress, and I've picked up like another insecurity that I'm like tunnel visioning on. I'm sure we've all been there. I'm hoping that it's one of those insecurities that kind of goes in time. But, yeah, it's one of them. Skin picking obviously does not help in the slightest. Okay, and now I'm going to take Mitchell Drip Drip, and I'm going to pop this on the lid, and I'm just going to tap it all out. And I'm kind of using this to overlap between the taupe and the yellow. Okay, now for the best part of the video. It's the tape pull time. Whoosh. Oh, okay. That looks cute. Whoosh. Ooh, I'm quite happy with that. I do like that, actually. I think the wings could be a little bit bigger, but when I've got all my base on and stuff, I think this is going to be a really cute look. But first, coffee break again. I'm really wanting to journal more. I feel like journaling has really helped me in the past, but I just feel like I don't really have time for it right now, which is really annoying. Okay, I'm going to go in with my RCMA foundation palette to begin with. And I'm going to spot conceal, if I can find the right brush. I swear that's like a catchphrase right now for me. I don't know what I'm going to go in with. I have like eyeshadow or something all in this. And I'm just going to... Ow, that hurts so bad. Holy crap, that hurts. I'm just gonna cover up all of the like major blemishes. But yeah, let me know down below, what are your like stress relief things? Because I think I definitely need some more stress relief things. I don't know what to call them. Stress relief vices. I don't really want to use the word vices because that feels like a negative, like smoking or drinking or something. I don't drink, I don't smoke. So yeah. I'm gonna try out my BPerfect Chroma foundation again, just because I did use this in a Get Ready With Me recently, and I didn't know if it was too light, too dark, too green, too whatever. But the pump seems to be working a little bit better now. I don't know what the deal was with that, but the pump just would not work for some reason. But it seems to be working a little bit better. This foundation match was very, very strange for me, and I haven't tried it since. So we're gonna just hope for the best. And also it is very full coverage, so it's gonna cover everything, even though right now it is 7:42 at night. So I'm not going anywhere. It's safe to say. Hey, we can get glam for a video. It's fine. It's fine. I've been way too scared to try this foundation out again, just because I had such a weird experience with it last time that I'm just like, I don't know. See, now it kind of looks like it matches me. What do you think? I just don't know. Last time I wore this, it just looked ridiculous. It looked way too dark. But now I just don't know. It is dark. It is slightly green, I feel. Like, in real life, it looks green. Or is it just my eyes pulling like a greeny colour? I don't know. It kind of... Does it? Or am I just going mad? Yeah, it does. It does. I'm not going mad. It does. Does it? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. This bad boy will be the pain of my life. I used to go out and walk the dog a lot, but I'm talking for stress relief now. Sorry, I realised that I moved on from that. But psych, I haven't. I went out and walked the dog. That was like my thinking time, but Maxie, as I said before, he's not been very well and he's not going to get better. So we haven't really been able to walk him because he can't walk through the living room, let alone go out for a full-on walk. So it's just been one of them. Like, I just don't know. I don't know what to do. I do go to the gym, which is like a big help. I think if I didn't go to the gym, I would be like stressing even more than I already do, if that's possible. But I think I would struggle without the gym. So I am happy about that. Also, happy news. This ABH concealer, it's almost done. However, I've tried to take the stopper out because I do feel like there is more product in there, but I cannot take the stopper out. You can see I've tried. It's not coming out. So, yeah, I might just have to give up on this, which I mean, I'm not complaining about because it's not the best concealer in the world. I'm not like jumping for joy at having to use it, but hey, if it wants to be done, it wants to be done. Who am I to complain, you know? But I feel like I need a stress relief tactic that doesn't make me feel really self-conscious, because that's what I'm feeling. I feel like when I pick my skin, I'm constantly thinking, how do I cover up my chest? How do I cover up my arms? Going to work and like going to this funeral as well. I have to match outfits to that. I have to try and match outfits to my insecurities. And I don't really want to be doing that. Like, I know I can't just wear hoodies everywhere I go. Even though they do cover it up great. I will be having my hours at work slightly reduced. So at least like temporarily, just as some like changes are happening. So I think that is actually a really good thing for my mental health. I was really, really worried about it to begin with because like no one wants to hear that their hours are being dropped a little bit temporarily. But I actually think that it is quite a good thing, especially with everything going on in my life right now. I think it will be nice to just have an extra day to do the things that I'm already doing. It means that I can chill out a little bit. It means that I don't have to maybe miss a gym day once in a while. It means that I can spend time with friends and family a lot more. And hopefully my skin picking will get better through that. I always say to everyone else, take time, be kind to yourself, all that kind of stuff. And then when it comes to me, I'm like, no, you gotta work. You gotta work. Sorry. I definitely don't practice what I preach, which, I mean, it's an oopsie. I feel like I have way more Mitchell glitter on this eye than this eye. But you know what? I'm gonna sort that out later. That is not a now job. I'm gonna use my Coty Airspun and hopefully not A, tip it all over myself, or B, tip it all in my coffee. That's not good. And I'm just gonna use my sponge today. Normally I use a brush, but I'm just kind of curious to see what it looks like with a sponge, because I don't think I've used it with a sponge in a while. Yeah, see, I feel like with the Coty Airspun, this is a brush powder, because my eyes do look a little bit like, you know. This is a brush powder. Some powders are sponge powders. How do you know? Trial and error, baby. Trial and error. I do feel like that foundation, like coverage-wise, amazing. 10 out of 10. Love. Is it my shade? I think so. I do think it is. Like, I don't know why I'm having such a hard time with this specific shade match. Talking of skin picking as well, you know something else that I do, and I've noticed this over the past year, to be honest. I pick the skin inside my lip, so I'll catch myself just sitting there like this, and that is not flattering. That's not flattering to people seeing me like this. Like, that's not a nice face to pull, so I'm definitely trying to get out of that. And even in like breaks in my videos where maybe I take a coffee sip or I mix up some things or I get some brushes out, I will just automatically start chewing the inside of my lip. And I mean, the inside of my lips are like raw. Like, it's really bad. And I definitely picked this up through uni. It was definitely through like stress at drama school that I picked that up. But I need to stop because A, I'm getting lines here in my chin. I don't want lines in my chin. And also just like the inside of my lips are ruined. So skin picking there as well. I think it's the same kind of thing. It's like picking and I don't know what it is, but it's so difficult to snap out of. But I notice myself doing it all the time. And I get so annoyed with myself. I'm like, no, you can't be doing that. But I do. I do it all the damn time. And it pisses me off. Like, I get annoyed at myself. It's so annoying. But I do it when I'm deep in thought as well, which is like so bad for work. Because people will come in the office and I'm there going, like, that is not nice. That's not flattering. That's really not. But it's really hard to stop because I don't realize when I'm doing it. Like, I'll just do it, and then I'll catch myself doing it, and then I'll be like, no, that's not good. I do have a little bit of green in my eyebrow, so I'm hoping that I can just, like, draw over it. And yeah, that's fine. I was worried that it was just going to turn, like, a dark green if I did this, but I think it's turning out okay. But yeah, I think I'm going to be doing a video soon-ish, talking about like grief and things like that, because I feel like YouTube is like a form of therapy for me. Obviously, I do go to therapy normally, and I have told my therapist that I kind of use YouTube as therapy sometimes. It's just really relaxing to just sit in front of, I mean, for me, it's no one, you know, I'm sat in front of a camera. But for you, I don't know, it's nice to hear your thoughts as well on things and just like have a bit of a goss and a rant and a catch up. And where was I going with that? Oh, that's it. Grief. I literally just sat here for like 10 minutes going, I don't know where I was going with that. My grief video. Yeah, I feel like I do need to unpack some things. And hopefully, who knows, some of you may find it interesting or some of you may find it helpful if you're going through something like that. I've been through a lot of grief. I'll talk more about it in that video probably, but it's been a lot. It's been this past like 2 months especially, a hell of a lot's happened, and I don't know, I just feel like I need to chat to my friends about it here on YouTube. They are probably the worst brows that I've ever done. They're fine. They're fine. They're fine. They're covered in green anyway, so like, who is actually looking? No one. What am I gonna do for blush, bronzer, and highlight? I was gonna do my Pan That palette. However, I've realized that in like every single get ready with me, I've just been using Pan That Palette stuff. So I'm gonna do the bronzer from my Nars palette. I'm gonna mix these two, I think. This one already has a pan on it, which I am like buzzing about, let me tell you. And again, I know I've said this in every single video. I need to wash my brushes. Do not judge me. I went out today and I was going for a walk with my boyfriend, his best friend, and his new girlfriend. And I did my makeup in a Land Rover Defender. If you've ever been in a Land Rover Defender, you will know that they are the bumpiest cars that have ever been made. And I did my makeup in a Land Rover Defender, which I actually am very, very proud of. It's almost strange now doing it still, because I was there like this. It was ridiculous. So you know what? It was nice to just wipe off my everyday, very minimal makeup, because you are mistaken if you think I'm doing a cut crease in those conditions. But it's nice to just come back after a really nice day out. It's been a really lovely day. Just be a little bit creative and chat to my friends here on YouTube. I can't believe that I'm nearly at 4K, by the way. I cannot believe it. My boyfriend's birthday is on the 17th of June, and I hit 3K, I think, December last year, I think, or it was no, it wasn't early this year. I think it was December last year. And I said, like, oh, I don't know when I'm going to hit 4K. It might be like summer-ish time. But even that, it was like, oh, I don't know. I don't want to put goals in place, because I'm one of those people that if I put a goal in place, it's concrete. It's not a goal. It turns into like, I must do this or the world's going to end. It's one of those things. I'm trying to work through it, okay? But you guys have absolutely smashed that. I have been doing a lot more shorts videos, so definitely let me know what you think about that. But it's definitely boosted my channel a hell of a lot. I hope you enjoy them, because they're getting me hella views, they're getting me hella subscribers, so let me know what you think about those. But I know that with YouTube you don't like have to see people's shorts, so I'm not like spamming your pages or anything like that, which was definitely something that I was conscious about. Oh, you know what, I'll use this. I've been using this as a mirror, but this kind of goes well with this eye look. This is the Kiko Unexpected Paradise blush. It's one of my favorites. It's just such a nice corally, bricky, orangey shade. Oh, it goes with like anything. And I rolled this into a project pan because it is so neglected and I definitely want to get more use on it. Oh, and it just goes with this look so well. I love this. I'm in therapy. I've said that a few times before. I don't know if therapy helps me though. I feel like therapy is like just a glorified friend. Like it's they're not even a friend really, because you don't really know them. But I would have the same conversations with my best friend as I do with my therapist. And my best friend would kind of give the same advice. I don't know if anyone else has had that. I really struggle when it comes to therapy and things like that, because I don't think I see the benefit. I've been in therapy a lot over my life, and like, I just don't know if I see the benefit to therapy. It's very hit or miss, I think. I'm only 3 sessions in right now, so I mean, it is early days, but I don't know. I am getting it free on the NHS, which, big thumbs up, let me tell you that for free. I don't know what highlight to use, and it's really stressing me out. I'm gonna go with my Korres, I think. I don't know, it's one of them. Does it work for me? I don't know. I don't think it does. I know it works really, really well for other people, but I was speaking to my boyfriend about it the other day, and I feel like I am quite a in touch with my emotions kind of person. And everything that the therapist was saying to me, I was kind of like, well, yeah, I know, you know, I don't know. She wasn't giving me like, I don't know what I expect from a therapist. I think I expect them to just like snap their fingers and like all my mental health problems have magically disappeared, which of course is not how it works. It's one of them. Like, I just want all my problems fixed. now. All right, so I'm gonna go back in with the eyeshadow. Do I want to make this wing slightly bigger? Maybe. I'm gonna, first of all, turn the brush around to the right way. I'm gonna carry on this black onto the lower lash line. I'm only gonna bring it halfway down though, because I still want it to be quite sharp. And then also just use hot fudge just to really smoke that out and bring it in also into the inner corner a little bit. I feel like these kind of looks, these like proper winged out looks, always look a little bit strange until you put lashes on. And then suddenly they're like the most beautiful things you've ever seen. And I'm just using the highlight that comes in the BPerfect Carnival XL Pro. It's called Fair Play on the inner corner. It's like a very yellow shade, which is why I haven't really used it much. I do have yellow undertones, but I do still like a very neutral highlight. You know what? I might lighten it up because I still feel like that's quite dark. I'm going to go in with my Pan That palette and the shade Ranch. This is like a bright, bright ass white. Let me tell you. That is just what I needed. I am, of course, going to use my black waterliner. Same as always. Same as always. No one is shocked. And if you are, you're new. Hello. I just love how it makes my eyes look. I don't have like the biggest eyes, but even that, like the different, this eye looks so small in comparison to this one on camera. Wow. That's kind of crazy. I just feel like it looks so much smokier. I don't know, especially with my blue eyes as well. I feel like the contrast is like chef's kiss, you know? I think I want to just drag this taupe out a little bit more, just slightly. I always get mascara all over my eyelids, so I'm gonna really try not to do that today, because I think I've done that like every single time I've done my makeup this month, and it has annoyed me so much. But I need to get some waterproof mascara tomorrow, so that will slightly affect my inventory numbers, but you know what? It's for a reason. I'm going to a funeral and I'm gonna be a hot ass mess. Now, I only have really big lashes to put on, so I mean, I'm hoping it doesn't hide everything. No, I think it'll be alright. I really need to replace these. I'm gonna buy some new lashes tomorrow. I'm getting my nails done tomorrow. Oh my god, no, it won't be the last video with my nails, but tomorrow's video will be the last video with my nails. So everyone say goodbye. I'm actually so excited for my new nails though, because the theme for the funeral is blue, like navy blue. So I love my navy blue. I'm gonna get like a navy blue French. They're being shaped as well. Oh, I'm so excited for these nails to be shaped. I have wanted almond nails for ever, like since I first started getting my nails done, but they've just been too short. So I'm finally getting them shaped tomorrow. They're going to be a navy blue French with like gold stars and moons all over them. Can't wait. Yeah, I'm definitely hoping that things calm down a little bit soon. And I'm hoping that when things calm down, my skin picking will also calm down. Because honestly, right now, I'd say, I don't know, like 2 out of the 3 nights that I'm at home, I will pick my skin in some way. And that is not good. Like my skin is like screaming at me. I saw a woman that I kind of got friendly with in a local cafe. She owns a local cafe and she has like really like a lot of scars on her chest. And she said, oh yeah, that's because I used to skin pick and it's so difficult. And I keep having that in mind when I'm doing it, but it just like, there's something in me that just won't stop. And it's just so frustrating. I am very glad that I'm on antibiotics for my skin, because I think without them it would be a lot worse. But also I've definitely started keeping in mind, you're not meant to be on antibiotics for that long. I've been on them for like a minute. I've been on them since January, I want to say. So I keep meaning to phone my doctor and ask about that, but I'm also scared that they're going to take me off them and then my skin is also going to be a mess. Alrighty, I'm putting on Morphe Forevs. This is the only bit that is left of this, and I am so determined to have this finished by my 100% cruelty-free project pan, because, oh my god, there is nothing left of this. I have a little bit under a month. Do you think I can do it? Let me know, because it's so close to being done. I'm literally wearing this every day. Please be done. Please be done. Here we go. This is the look. I feel like the lashes do take over the grey wing a little bit, but I still feel like it's a cute look. I dreamed this up, and here it is. Voila. In real life, in the flesh. What are we thinking? I do kind of want a more smoky lower lash line though, so I'm just gonna... Don't mind me, just making a few last minute adjustments. What do we think? I think this is cute. I think it's kind of similar to what I dreamed up. I definitely dream up more extravagant looks, and then I try to do them, and they kind of... This is a cute look, but I mean, I always try and envision them a little bit extra than they come out, but you know what? I'm pleased. I'm pleased. What do you think? Would you recreate this look? What would you change from this look? Let me know everything down below. This has just been a little bit of a... Oh, that is a pain. Anyway, this has been a little bit of like a friends, like catching up, therapy sesh, skin picking, ramble today, but I hope you enjoyed it nonetheless. I do like doing these little like just chatty get ready with me's. I'm definitely doing a lot more long form content. You guys did say you really enjoy these longer videos, so I hope you did enjoy this. If you made it to the end, comment a leaf emoji, because I'm getting kind of leafy vibes from this look. I'm getting like earthy elven character. I don't know. But let me know as well your coping mechanisms for stuff, because I'm definitely on the hunt for a few more. Hopefully after this funeral, Max holds on, first of all, because I swear to God, if I get through this funeral and then Max goes, I'm gonna be like one after the other. I can't cope. But hopefully after the funeral, things calm down a little bit, and my skin picking in turn will kind of calm down. I'm hoping so, because I'm so unhappy. Every time I get changed or something like that, I look down at my chest and I either just want to pick, or B, I'm disgusted because I've picked the night before, you know? It's one of them. I'm trying to be kind to myself. I think that's a really, really good thing to do. I think that's a really important thing to do. And it's just, yeah, it's just difficult. Difficult times, stressful times are always going to bring some negatives. But you know what? We live and we learn. We move on. And we thrive. I hope you are thriving yourself, because, oh my goodness me, I love that for you. I want everyone to just be absolutely happy and thriving all the time. So if you are, that is amazing. But if you're feeling a little bit under the weather, it's okay. Tomorrow may be our day. Keep going. But this is it. This is where I'm gonna love you and leave you today, guys. If you did enjoy this video, like and subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow for a brand new video. Bye-bye!